What's going on, guys? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-December 2021 tarot reading. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. And if you want to take a look at my official social medias, you're more than welcome to. That'll be linked down in the description below. But let's go ahead and get this reading started. We did have a Ten of Cups jump out, so this could be a second half of the month where you do find something that's very emotionally fulfilling to you. So if so, that's pretty great news. But let's jump into this. As always, we're going to start off today's reading with your current energies, and then we'll move forward into the rest of the read as usual. So what current energies are coming in here for Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-December 2021. What current energies do we got coming in here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-December 2021. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get ourselves this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. We got here the Four of Cups, we got here the Page of Wands, and we got here the Empress. That's a nice card to see. You could be connecting with a Libra, considering that the Empress came out, but we got the Four of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Empress. You know what this feels like to me? I think that the Four of Cups has been kind of like you, because it's a Four of Cups to the Page of Wands. Like, you've been acknowledging, I really have been pushing aside like what I'm passionate about. I've been pushing aside what I enjoy. I've been pushing aside my hobbies. It's like you've been pushing aside everything that usually is naturally pretty fulfilling to you, and that really hasn't gotten you to a happy place. You know, it's kind of gotten you to a more miserable place. For example, maybe you've been working so much recently, and you've been noticing that you're overworking to the point where you don't have time to hang out with your friends, you don't have time to do the hobbies that you love, you don't have time to do the things that you love. There's this concept here, Leo, of not having time to do the things that you love about your life and in your life, and that has definitely led you to a place of not only feeling burnt out, but it's led you to a place of being unhappy, because it's like, I'm not doing what makes me fulfilled and happy when I'm focused on all this other bullshit and responsibilities I got going on in my life. And you know what? What I heard already was one Leo go, well, that's just me adulting. Sure, yeah, adulting sucks dick, okay? Yeah, you gotta start being more responsible. You gotta pay your bills. You gotta work. You gotta make money. You got a lot of shit to do the older you get. Totally aware of it, totally understanding of it. You know, I'm an adult, even though I'm a young adult. I live the life of having to pay bills, having to work, having to pay for this, having to pay for that. I understand. But one thing I will say is that if you don't make time for what you love in your life, you are not going to feel like you're living. You're going to feel like you're just surviving. And that's not a good vibe. That's not a fun time. So with that Empress card coming out here as well, I think the Empress here is kind of screaming good news for you, Leo, because you're growing away from that. You're growing out of that energy of pushing away and ignoring the good stuff that you love, because you want to bring more of that and invite more of that back into your life. And remember, the Ten of Cups came out before we even started the reading, and the Ten of Cups is a card about the ultimate fulfillment. Well, you're not being fulfilled if you're ignoring your passions. So it must mean with this Empress card, you're starting to get back into your passions here coming into the mid-month mark. Let's clarify this Four of Cups. Why do we got the Four of Cups showing up here for Leo? And we got here the Knight of Pentacles. And why do we got the Page of Wands showing up as well? And we got here the Page of Cups. So, Leo, clarifying the Four of Cups and the Page of Wands is the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. It's that energy of like, let me focus on my stability, let me get super stable now, and then I can focus on, you know, my other stuff that makes me happy later on. It's like, let me take care of my responsibilities right now, and then I can have fun later. But how long will it take until you can get back into the energy of enjoying your life? You know, how long is it going to take for you to get the stability that you want, you know, until you get to the point where you're having fun and where you're doing the things that you love and you're doing the things that you're passionate about, you know? How long is it till later, right? So that's the energies that I'm feeling here coming in for you so far. Leo, let's clarify the Empress. Why do we got the Empress here? And we got here the Four of Swords. Yeah, it's that energy of like, I need rest, I need rejuvenation. You know, as I mentioned previously, the more and more you keep living your life by surviving instead of doing the things you love and living, the more and more burnt out you're going to tend to be. So I definitely feel you guys needing a break, needing a vacation, needing time to kind of just free your mind from all the stuff you've been focused on. Whether you've been overworking yourself, whether you've been really putting a lot of effort into a relationship and you feel like you haven't had time for you, whether you've been just doing everything for everybody else and not giving yourself your own time. I definitely feel, Leo, like you need some time for yourself here coming into mid-December. Let's go ahead over here and take a look and see what you're dealing with throughout mid-December. What is Leo going to be dealing with throughout mid-December? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-December 2021, what is Leo going to be dealing with? And we got here the Queen of Pentacles. Moving forward from that, we got the Six of Swords, we got the Justice, and we got the Hermit. So, Queen of Pentacles to the Six of Swords. Queen of Pentacles is usually my self-care card, so I definitely see you guys getting into that energy of self-care. You're saying to yourself here, Six of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, okay, it's definitely time for me to take care of myself more moving forward. It's time for me now, moving forward in mid-December, to start doing more to pamper myself, right? So you're going to make sure that you're pampering yourself a hell of a lot more. I mean, with the Justice card here, you're realizing I need more balance in my life. Now, I know that my only example so far has been about work, but that's the best example I can give you. So, for example, right, if you're working, 50 hours a week and more, for those of you that have overtime, right? If you're working all these hours a week and you come home, you sleep, and you go back to work and you don't do anything in between to really make yourself feel good or, focus on a hobby that you like or do something that you're passionate about on the side, like if you're not doing other things than the bare minimum that you need to do every day to survive, you're going to feel incredibly underbalanced, okay? And you're going to feel incredibly overwhelmed. So, the universe here is kind of calling on you to bring in more balance in your life, Leo. Like, it's time to really start grounding yourself and reconnecting with the things that you enjoy about life. If you've been a workaholic lately, go hang out with some friends. If you've been a workaholic, go do something that's fun, like a hobby. Go play some video games when you get home from work or something like that, It's that energy of, like, make sure you're breaking out of the, zone of doing everything you can just to survive. Make sure that you're living too. I mean, we got here the Hermit. Don't be afraid to be a hermit, Leo. I mean, for example, if you've been with a romantic partner every single day and you haven't had a day off to go play golf, or you haven't had a day off to go get your nails done, or you haven't had any time away from your partner, and that's been frustrating for you, say bye, gotta go, gotta do my own thing, sorry, I love you, I will see you later, but today I gotta take care of me and do what I want to do. Like, make sure you are pampering yourself, guys. In mid-December, you need to give yourself space to do what you actually want to do, or you're just going to feel like you are bare minimum surviving. You want to live your life, not survive your life, okay? Let's go ahead and see where things are going for Leo. Where are things going to be going for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-December 2021. We got here the Ten of Wands, which is the energy of a burnout. We got here the Emperor, we got here the Seven of Cups, and we got here the Nine of Pentacles. So, Ten of Wands all the way to the Emperor. You're recognizing where things are going, Leo, that you're the person that's in control. You're in control of your life. So if you want to be living it and enjoying it, that's up to you to do that. It's up to you to fit in to your schedule the things you're passionate about, things that make you happy, things that are enjoyable. You got to be willing to fit that into your schedule, no matter how tight of a schedule that it is. So you're going to be coming to that realization in regards to where things are going. You're going to realize, okay, this is my life. I'm the person who is in the driver's seat of my life. So if I've been overworking myself, maybe I should cut back on the hours. Or if I really like the money, maybe I should try to fit in more things into my tight schedule that could be more fun. Maybe I got to fit in time to hang out with friends, fit in time to do things to pamper myself, fit in time to go do hobbies that I love. It's just about being mindful of scheduling your life. Like, it's totally okay if you're a workaholic and you love working, that's fantastic. But if there's other things you want to do in your life too, make sure you schedule that in your day, even if it's like for 15 minutes to just read a book before you go to bed, whatever it is that you got to fit into your life to just make it more enjoyable. Really do that in mid-December. We also got here the Seven of Cups, and we got here the Nine of Pentacles, which is an energy within itself of saying, you know what? Seven of Cups, there's so much else the world has to offer than just me working every day or than me just being with my romantic partner every day, or me just doing one specific thing. Like, there's other stuff for me to enjoy about this life, and I'm going to go ahead and invest into it with that Nine of Pentacles over here. I'm going to go ahead and go for a swim, is what I'm seeing, Leo. So you're going to go for a dip in the water, a dip in the pool here, meaning that you're going to start taking a look at the other vices of life and then, you know, invest yourself in that shit, right? Don't get too caught up in your responsibilities, guys. Responsibilities are important. I'm not saying they are not. They are important, okay? It is important to work. It's important to make money. It's important to pay your bills. It's important to, you know, feel financially secure. Abso-fucking-lutely. But it's also important to make sure on a daily basis, all right? Or at least on a weekly basis, that you are doing things to de-stress yourself, because life can get stressful. You are doing things that are enjoyable because you deserve to have an enjoyable life. You can hang out with friends, you can do hobbies that you love, you can pamper yourself by taking yourself out to get your nails done, or if you're a dude, go play golf, go see your boys, go to the bar, have a couple drinks, go see your girls, do the same thing. Make sure, guys, that you are living your life. You know, you don't want to be just the survivor, because then life becomes very unbalanced. It becomes very stressful. It becomes very unbalanced to the point where you are going to eventually and inevitably burn yourself out. You know? So take breaks when needed, guys. Make sure you're doing things to keep your life spicy, is what I got for you, Leo. Okay? Let's take a look here and see if there are any dire or important messages coming in from Leo's guides. Be mindful, everybody, in this portion of the tarot reading, I'm pulling messages from your guides. It could resonate to what we just talked about, or it can be a completely separate message, okay? So are there any sort of dire or important messages coming in from Leo's spirit guides that they may need to hear in mid-December? We got there the Death card, we got there the Knight of Cups, we got the Four of Pentacles, and we got the Eight of Wands. So, the Death to the Knight of Cups. Leo, it is totally okay to change up your routine, guys. It's totally okay to put your energy elsewhere, is what your guides are telling you. You know, if you have been with your partner cooped up every single day and you haven't gone out to go see your friends, tell your partner you need a night off, you're going to go see your friends. If you have been working like a dog at your job and you want a day off, tell your boss, hey, I'm taking a day off, baby, because I'm going to go enjoy myself today. You know, Four of Pentacles here to the Eight of Wands. Basically, the universe is saying, like, don't be afraid to actually enjoy the life experience rather than doing everything you can to just survive. Guys, I'm well aware that responsibilities are important. I'm well aware that financial stability and comfort is important, but you want to enjoy your life, not just survive it. And I know it's a repetitive message coming through for me. I know I've said it a lot of times throughout this reading, but I think it's important because for people that want to live a happy life, you're not going to be happy doing everything that you can just to survive, you know? You can do all that stuff, but you got to incorporate the shit that makes you happy, the shit that's fun, the shit that's awesome, the shit you're passionate about. You got to make sure you're doing that stuff and making time for that stuff too. Okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at the overall outcome for Leos for mid-December 2021. What is going to be the overall outcome here for Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-December 2021. We had here the Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups, lovely, and we got here the Seven of Wands. I like it. So, Nine of Swords to the Six of Cups. You're going to be leaving your stress in the past here, Leo, coming up into the mid-month mark, okay? I almost said park. Maybe you got to go for a stroll or a walk in the park, Leo. Maybe that's something that would be nice for you. But either way, Nine of Swords, Six of Cups, you're leaving your stress in the past, okay, for this mid-month mark. And then the Eight of Cups to the Seven of Wands, you are walking away from constantly being absorbed by your responsibilities, and you're standing up for yourself here with that Seven of Wands and saying, you know what, I am going to make sure I keep incorporating things that are fulfilling to me within my life because I deserve to be living my life rather than merely just surviving. Now, I've talked about this kind of energy before in other zodiac readings. I've had similar readings like this to me, and what I like a lot is that there is this saying from the CW's 100. If you've ever watched The 100, it's a fucking great show. Definitely recommend you guys check it out. But there's this scene where Clark says, I don't know if it was Clark or Lexa, but either way, two characters were laying down together, and she mentioned, you know, life needs to be about more than just surviving. And that hit me when I saw that in the show, because I remember at that time when I saw that in the show, you know, I was in a place where I was just surviving. You know, I wasn't enjoying my life, I wasn't thriving, and that struck a fucking chord with me, because it's like, yeah, life needs to be about more than just surviving. You know, people hustle every day to make ends meet. people hustle every day to make sure that they're financially stable, to make sure that their family's good, to make sure that their mental health is good. But in all of that hustle, if you're not incorporating things that make you happy within your own life, if you're not giving yourself breaks where breaks are deserved, if you're not doing things that are just making you feel like you're living good and you're living lavish and you're just enjoying life as it goes, you're going to crack, man. You're eventually going to feel like a zombie, and that's not what a person wants to become. So, like I said, totally recommend watching The 100. Really awesome show. Not happy. I'm not going to spoil anything, but not happy with the way they ended it, y'all. So just a fair warning for those of you that do want to watch The 100. The ending, I think, was really stupid. They could have did something cooler. Either way, definitely watch it, though. It's worth it for the first couple seasons. It really is. Up until the last season, it's worth watching. All right? Anyways, though, guys, love you all so much, Leo. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, definitely consider subscribing. If it's not your message, no worries there. If this doesn't resonate, don't worry. Just don't apply it to your life. If it resonates with you, though, let me know down below, and I will catch you all in the next video. Life is about more than just surviving, guys. Live it, enjoy it, turn up, have a great month, and I will see you guys in the next one. Much love, Leo, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.